At this point, I was really confused. I wanted answers to all the questions I have in my head. Who is this strange lady? Why does my husband keep disappearing every midnight at exactly the same time? I made up my mind to confront my husband. In the morning while we were having breakfast, I began by saying, at exactly 11:59 p.m. every night, you disappear. Where do you always go to? He looked at me and said, oh, you know everything and you have been pretending all this while. I'm like, is this man serious? The last time I asked you about this, you denied it and told me I was dreaming. Now you're saying this. I asked him again, the woman you were with the other night, who is she and why did you take my food there? I saw her serve you that same food. His face turned pale. He dropped his spoon and then let out this heavy sigh. He said to me, honey, I don't remember any of these things you are telling me. I don't have memories of anything that happens around those hours. This has been my ordeal for the past years now. I noticed it when I started waking up in strange places that I've never been to. Sometimes I wake up with my feet and fingers covered in mold, smelling so bad. He went ahead to tell me that even the house I saw him in last night, he doesn't even know how he got there. After his confession, I knew something was off and I needed to step up and do something. I asked him, why didn't you tell me about this before now? He told me he was afraid that something bad might happen to me if he tells me. I held him by his hands, wiped off his tears because he was already tearing up. I told him that night I will be coming with him to confront that lady. Before midnight, we read different Bible verses and prayed. At exactly 11:59 p.m., my husband got up as usual. I followed him immediately. We went through that same path. When we got to the house, the door was open, the lights were on. And the strange thing here was we met this lady standing in front of the house as if she was expecting us. She said to us, welcome, I'm happy to see you both. My husband asked her, who are you and what do you want from me? She smiled and said, I'm your lovely wife and you are my husband. My husband looked confused. He said to her, what do you mean by I'm your husband? I only have one wife and she's here with me. She frowned and said to my husband, your grandfather made a promise to me. She then brought out a bracelet and said, this was your granddad's. He gave it to me and made a deal with me that every first male child of his lineage belongs to me. They became my husband the moment they were born. So you belong to me forever. At this point, I had to step in. I asked her, you know that he's married to me. I'm his legal wife. So what do you want me to do? She looked at me and she said, I have two options for him. Either he stays with me forever and you, his wife, go with everything he has, or he goes with you and I will take a part of him with me forever. But know this, his life will never be the same. I already knew where this was going. My husband's granddad made a spiritual transaction and it doesn't look good at all. My husband turned to me and said, I'm staying with you, honey. I'm not going anywhere. The lady looked at my husband